Good morning and welcome to another episode of Tokyo Reds. We are Liverpool fans based in the land of the rising sun. Today we are just outside Ginza. We tried to film in Ginza, but turns out Ginza is actually impossible to find anywhere good to film. So we're here outside Hongan-ji's temple. Beautiful temple, as you can see. It's kind of a different sect to the usual kind of Buddhism that happens in Japan. It's more of a kind of, as you can see, the architecture is a bit more Indian style, and it's really beautiful inside as well. Today we're going to be talking about the upcoming Watford game. Tom, it's good to, it's back at Anfield. We're unbeaten in 11 games in all competitions. Watford have had a decent start. They're 7th in the league, equal with Man United at the moment, which is sound. Good for them. Who should we or what should we be worried about going into this game?
I mean, with Watford, with no disrespect to them, because they did beat Man U, good result. They've had a good start, but to be honest, as long as we keep doing what we're doing, I can't see a major threat from them. I don't want to sound disrespectful. I know I did it with Hull as well, but I think just keep doing what we're doing. Unless we have like some injury crisis, I can't see any threat.
Fair enough. Obviously, Troy Deeney, very, very good goal scorer, right?
Yeah, he just missed out on his 100th goal, didn't he? 100th in all competitions. The thing I think what's maybe good for us is, or maybe bad for us even, Watford have just been so inconsistent. They've been, like you said, they beat Man United. They've been playing really well against good teams, and then you don't really know what you're going to get. You don't know what Watford's going to turn up, and that's kind of the concern. They're a pretty solid team because like Deeney's good. What's the other one? Igalu, or whatever. And the other guy as well, Capone? Yeah.
Capu.
I always used to call him Capone for some reason. I thought that was a cool name then. Found out he's called Capu, and then I was like, that's kind of a poo name, I suppose. So it depends what the Watford side turns up.
Yeah, that's true. No, that is definitely true. They've been very, very good against the teams in and around them, but they haven't been great against the teams above them, including Man United. Because not including Man United, because Man United are below them in the league, and they beat Man United. So they are a dangerous team. They can, we weren't able to break down Man United, and they put 3 past them. So do you know what I mean? It could be quite a difficult game. Also, they got Isaac Success, which is just like the maddest, coolest name ever. Same again for Liverpool. Just what would you change really?
I think the only thing that might change is midfield with Chan and Wijnaldum. That's the one thing I'm not sure on. If Milner's back, Moreno's got to get dropped. Moreno, he did well in the last match, but Milner's got to play.
I think you made 2 good points. Talk about Chan, then obviously you got a goal, scored the opening goal against Crystal Palace. If you haven't watched our review of that as well, check it out. And do you think, would it be right to bring Wijnaldum back in, or would you keep Chan? What do you reckon?
Personally, like I said in the last video, I just think Wijnaldum does a bit more than Chan. I think he gets back a lot more, Wijnaldum, as well. And in these type of games where we're really going for it, that's been our kind of weakness. Like, we need to get back a bit more. But Chan, he's like a shark. He only goes one way. He doesn't go back. He just goes forwards. I prefer Wijnaldum, but I think Chan's been playing well, so it is kind of unfair to take him out of the team.
Yeah, for me, to be honest, I'm going to sit on the fence. I'm either or. Chan did impress me quite a lot in the Crystal Palace game, to be honest. I thought he was pretty decent. But Wijnaldum, I think, has just got more legs, more energy. He's a bit faster off the ball.
Problem to have, isn't it?
It's a very good problem to have, definitely, John. All right, so who do you think the key players will be for Liverpool?
For us, I'm gonna change. Normally I say Mane, but I'm actually gonna change. I'm gonna say Coutinho and Firmino. They are so key for us. If we've got them starting, or even just one of them starting, they still give such an impact. They're so dangerous every time they get the ball. They're so creative. Off the ball movement's fantastic. But playing them together is key, and that's another reason why I think Sturridge can't get back in the team, because if you have Sturridge and Coutinho, yeah, they're good, but that understanding of Coutinho and Firmino, we're seeing it more and more. I always think of the Man City game last season when we went to the Etihad, and the way them two were linking up, they were making it look so easy. They were giving each other like tap-ins at the Etihad. It was fantastic. So for me, they're the 2 key players.
Yeah, fair enough. John, what do you think?
Yeah, especially Firmino for me is the complete forward player. You know, he's good. He can play as a striker on the wing, attacking like false nine and stuff. But with Coutinho, he's more of like he's great on the wings. You know, especially in the Man United game, we really saw that as soon as he went forward, when Lallana came on and he went forwards, that's when we were making like that's when we were at our most dangerous. He's just fantastic, but he needs to be played out wide. I think that's his perfect position now.
Yeah, fair enough. For me, I think Lallana actually probably have a very good game. I think his runs from deep are going to be very, very important when breaking them down. I also think he was a bit quiet in the Crystal Palace game. He's had a bit of a injury and he's kind of making his way back. I think this is the game where he gets back and being a really star player for us again. Okay, so starting lineup. If Milner's fit, he plays, right?
Yeah, if Milner's fit, he plays. If not Moreno, in fairness, he did well against Palace. Keep Karius in goal. I think give him a real run of games now. And Klopp did come out and say, you know, we had a discussion about it. He is number one. I know Mingsley is itching to play, but I think Karius, he's got to be number one now. Yeah, keep everything the same. If Milner's back, he plays. If not Moreno.
Fair enough. John, up front, I mean, obviously we've got Sturridge, we've got Origi, we've got Ings. How do any of these players get a chance to get in at the moment? Or we just, you know, obviously Mane, Coutinho and Firmino are on fire, so we just change anything?
I think, to be honest with you, I think we're actually going for the league. I think we're going to try and win the league. And in order to do that, you have just got to play your best. You've got to play, I can't say a single word today. You've got to play your best players. And they're just not, you know, Sturridge is great, but he's not our best forward. You know, and so it's harsh because I'd like to see them get a game, but I'd rather see us have 3 points than them playing through a bad patch.
No, that's true. And, you know, obviously we've got the cup game against Leeds and, why change anything? You know what I mean? We're working well, we're doing well as a team. Man United was difficult, but, you know, it's all about us getting those 3 points and making sure we win.
I'm going to throw in here, we had a comment in, I think it's the Crystal Palace preview, from some Barbara. Barbara completely agreed, like she said about Sturridge. She said, when Daniel Sturridge can't get in your first team, that just says how good you are. That just says how good your strikes are. So great comment, Barbara.
Yeah, like I said, I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. I think, you know, it's worrying times with Daniel Sturridge, really, because he you know, if he wants to still play, he might have to move on. Who knows what's going to happen there, to be honest, but...
Either that or up his game. You know, and you know he's a fantastic player, he's really good. But that's the key to our success now is that we've got like these three. I'm not saying he's selfish, but we've got these three unselfish players that will just switch, and they don't really care who scores, just as long as someone gets a goal. And that's kind of what his role would have to be. But who he would come in for, that's a.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely needs to be more adaptable. Definitely, you know what I mean. So there we go. Okay, cool. So. The exciting time, Liverpool versus Watford at Anfield. Score predictions, here we go. Tom?
Well, after the Palace game, we scored 4. We scored 4 at Selhurst Park against Alan Pardew's side, who are fairly defensive. And Anfield's such a fortress. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win 4-0. 4-0. I think another definitely second clean sheet of the season. I think we're just so strong right now, and the fact that we haven't got the European distraction, we rested players against Tottenham. I think we're so strong. It's no disrespect to Watford, but I can't see them or anyone really threatening us right now. And I think there's just such a buzz about us. I think 4-0. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough, John.
I don't know. I think it's one of those games where it can be. It could either be like a walkover, like Tom said, or it can be kind of tight. I think, to be honest, after the Crystal Palace game, I had no feeling that we were going to lose, even when we were at 2-2. I think that we always had the momentum. So I think, I'm going to say 3-1. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet because it's not what we're about.
Yeah.
So, 3-1.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to go with 2-1, actually. I think it's going to be quite a close game. They're a good side. They are a handy team. They'll cause us problems. Troy Deeney is going to be a threat, and we don't keep clean sheets apart from teams that are, you know, pub teams like Man United who are just part of the bus. So Watford, on that kind of side. They will come out and they will play us, but they've got quite a bit of steel in their team. So I think it's going to be a tough one. But I expect us to get the 3 points. But so there we are. So let us know what do you think the score will be. Let us know in the comment section down below. What do you think the lineups are going to be? Our most important players, who are their dangerous players, and yeah, give us a like. Subscribe to the channel as well. If you know any Watford fans, if you know any Liverpool fans, get involved, get on, share us on social media, tell all your friends about us, and we'll keep this good thing, bit of momentum that we've got going, and get a good community going. And yeah, all the information will be scrolling up and down the screen. If you want to find out more about this really cool temple, check out the link in the description below, and we will see you after the Watford game. Come on, the Reds! Come on, up the Reds!